I will say you. Okay, team, we are online now. We live stream this pitch session to our corporate YouTube channel. So the structure of today's meeting is you all have 5 minutes to make a trial pitch before
Okay.
you get a chance to participate in online roadshow in front of investors. So the main idea is we provide you with the feedback after your 5-minute session on the presentation on key points that investor highlight and they pay attention to. So who would like to be the first? Marvin, you can share the screen, share your presentation with us, and after 5 minutes, we will provide you with a complete feedback on what you said, okay?
Okay, cool.
Okay. Time started.
Okay. Can you see our CMAC screen?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, cool. Hi there, I'm Marvin from Fala Network. Our goal is to solve the missing part in the internet, which is the data market, because we found that data is a foundation of all business, but right now there is no data market can make people exchange their data in very safe situation. Because of two major problems. The first one is the difficulty of data purchase, and the second is the sensitivity of data sale. So to fill the gap between the demand and the supply, the only situation we shall give is that we give the user take back control of their data, but also a trustless and secure data trading platform. So there is a Fala network. This is a protocol of privacy data trading. To solve the problem, we use a very unified privacy data trading infrastructure based on blockchain and TE technology. With confidential smart contract, it makes data collection, management, authorizing, and analysis possible in a trustless way. Then I'll show you our core technology that is confidential smart contract. It's very hard to make. Normally we call it MPC, multi-computing. Yeah, so there is multi ways to do that, but Fala network adopts a TEE blockchain hybrid architecture to make a confidential smart contract. It runs inside a special black box, which is called DE enclave in CPU. In the enclaves, the situation can isolate it from operation system, even the hardware, which ensures security and confidential abilities at the same time. So we give that business plan because the timing is perfect. For now, GDPR and CCPA is covered most of countries in Western world, which means the demand is increasing, and because the emerging technology like MPC, like TE is well used for now, we can build it for now and for any business want to use it. So the timing is perfect. About the marketing, we found that the data market will grow in $103 billion per year, and many new analytics like products is growing very fast. Like for example, tomato is a very good sample to compare with Google Analytics. Not only the protocol, Fala also provide a Web3 analytics. This is a data tool for collecting data and trading data in a very safe way. So it's not only blockchain we provide, we also provide some productions. About the token economic, we will it's called FA. There are 10 billion amount of it, and data trading is the core capability of Fala network. So this token captures all the value of data and on-chain resources, something, for example, like a TEE privacy computing power. So another good point of this project is we are based on substrate, which is the built by Parity, the Polkadot team. So we are one of the major parachain of Polkadot ecosystem. We also get a Web3 grant from it. About the members, I'm a CEO of this company, and I used to work in internet companies for 4 years, like Tencent and Didi, popular companies in China. And my partner, the tech guy, is Hang In. He used to be a senior software engineer in Google. And when he is in Google, he created Bitcoin like a coin called Bitcoin Gold. If you know that, is at BTG. So there are five or six guys in our team, and we work both in Beijing. So this is the whole picture of our project. Thank you. Hi guys.
All right, Marvin. Yes, 1 minute extra only in terms of timing. Good things that I could take out from the presentation of yours. We have a plan that you're probably aware of, the structure of the pitch deck. So what I saw is that you clearly describe the problem that your product solves. You clearly describe the solution, the market size, competitors. What I also heard is team which is involved in that project, which is extremely important because people with the right expertise, with the right experience in that domain, I would say is the key asset that investors pay attention to. Market size was also mentioned, but for me personally, I felt a lack of financials. So probably Igor will give you some more comments on that. So I had a lack of financials in the presentation.
Yes, Marvin, thank you very much for your presentation.
Okay.
I think first of all, it was well structured. You knew the our structure, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's great. So you mentioned almost everything, but yes, first of all, it's financial. So what actually you are offering to investor, and what is your raising goal?
Okay. We are offering the private something like IEO, and I know this is what LATOKEN is about event. The price or the how to say, our company is or the token or the protocol right now is in $60 million total. So at this price, we are selling our idea and investment chance to the investors. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see. So, and what is your raising goal? 16 million?
No. Our total raising goal is $600,000 total, and that's it.
600,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So this is very good to be inserted in the presentation for sure. To do it, to finalize presentation with that mentioning, of course, to make it completely clear for investor to see the numbers, to see to see all the numbers, what you are offering and what you're looking, what kind of a raising goal you're looking for. At the same time, the other important thing is all kind of visualization. So you made that structure, but in terms of visualization, to be honest, it was a lot of text, and it's always easier to look at 3, 4, 5 major bullet points for every theme, and to add some additional text to it. And that additional text, of course, has to be well readable, but still just some major bullet points, 3, 4, 5, and some text addition. Well, visualization in terms of pictures is good, but definitely not necessary. But this way, when there is a lot of text, it's not that easy to follow up with the whole.
Got it. Thank you for your advice. Yeah.
That's all for me. Okay, so Marvin, thank you very much. Arman?
Hi
how are
again.
You?
Good.
How are
you
again?
Hi, Arman.
Hello, how are you guys?
Hello, Arman.
Good.
Yeah, how are you?
Hello.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yeah, I just have to give you the presentation, the pitch deck. Should I move it through the chat, or how does it work?
Please share the screen. I think you already did it, right?
Well, I have it here, share screen. Let me, okay. You see this? You see this?
No,
Is
not
it big
yet.
enough? Okay. Let me see. Files. Advanced desktop one, yeah. Share. All right. So, do you guys see it?
Yeah.
It's loading. Yes.
Okay.
Please start whenever you're ready.
All right. Well, Vault Security Systems is the. Should I start? I mean, I don't know. You put. Okay. Are we recording?
We're live. Yes.
Okay, we're live. All right. Well, I'm Arman Sahada. I'm the CEO and founder of Vault Security Systems. Our flagship brand name is ivault Corporation. ivault, and we have our headquarters in Switzerland, in Zurich, and also one company in the US, in Delaware. What are we doing? Well, we actually have two businesses, one B2C and one B2B. The idea why we're doing it is basically, I got robbed when I moved from the US to Switzerland 9 years ago. My storage facility was pretty much empty when I come back to look for it. And that prompted me to that idea that I should digitalize everything, every physical item, and put it in the blockchain where it's anonymous, authentic, and where you have the highest possible cybersecurity. From that idea, later on, we realized that the platform, what we're building, actually, we can use also for supply chains. So our vision is basically to become the world leader and most trusted database, supply chain management and service platform for registering, locating, and identifying lost, stolen, and counterfeit assets. We have for the B2C, which is actually the lost and stolen item product, already an international patent. And we have 2 more patents pending for the other, for the B2B platform. Our target is any kind of businesses, small, mid-cap, big businesses, and of course, the end consumer. What is our USP? Of course, blockchain has the opportunity that you have authenticity, transparency, security, accessibility, and we are compliant, GDPR compliant, which most blockchains can't. We can, because we are using a system which is not only green, which I mean with green is we don't use that much gas like Ethereum or Bitcoin, and that's very important for big corporations. You want to go green, but we can be also GDPR when we come to the end consumers, and of course the protection through cybersecurity. The challenge, well, how big is the market? It's huge. When it comes to pirated or counterfeit products, when it comes to the BDP platform, it is $900 billion, which is revenue which gets lost every year by counterfeit products. So, and we see here a great chart where you see the GDP of Belgium and Switzerland is not that high like the pirated items which are sold through the internet or other areas. The B2C platform has a huge opportunity because if you look at the US, 400 million items get stolen or lost every year in the US. It's 100 million items only in Germany. If you combine these two, it's huge. And especially our biggest partners are the insurance business for the B2C market. If you look at the numbers in the UK, every year they lose 1.3 billion pounds for fraudulent claims. So we see here a huge market potential. And you can see why we have also an office in the United States, because the biggest patent infringements are in the US, France, Italy, Switzerland, where we are right now, and Germany. Our solution, how does it work? If you look at the B2C case study, someone has, let's say, a valuable watch. He puts it in the blockchain. First, he registers, he does the KYC and all the spiel we know. Then he gets the access to the blockchain, puts his serial number and a picture into the blockchain. And basically, he can do that with more items, whatever he wants. We charge $1 a year because we think $1 a year everyone can afford. We don't want to make it for free because obviously we need to make some money too. We have to be economically also profitable for the shareholders or also investors. Once it gets stolen or lost, you basically push a button and it comes from the decentralized network into the centralized network in the international search engine, which doesn't exist. And for that, we have a patent, and people can help to retrieve or find the product and get a reward for that. So once they find the product comes back to the owner and he pays the reward. To the B2B case study, we have already one product. That's the company Golizan. They're selling saffron. We did the business here with a QR code. So you basically can scan the QR code with your cell phone and see the supply chain from the birth of the product till it gets lost. Of course, you can say you can copy every QR code. That's true, but we have also hidden information in that bottle. For instance, on this side, this side is the QR code, or the other side is the NFC chip, and you don't see the NFC chip. Basically, you take the cell phone on the other side where the NFC, you see read, and basically you get the information through the internet here. So that means we have two hidden ones, and that's pretty cool because we have already a running case, and we have half a dozen of cases in the pipeline. Obviously, because of COVID-19, this will be postponed, but we are more than confident that we get them in.
30 seconds.
In the management, we see there's a lot of people who are very experienced, not the classical startup company with young people, older people with a lot of experience, worked in T-Mobile, ProSieben, Bacardi, and many other companies. And at the end, we see the financials for this year. We are seeking for about $3 to $5 million. But when you see the sales projections from the B2C, B2B, this can go easily to $250,000, up to $250 million in the next 5 years. End of story. Our slogan is protect what's yours. And our milestones, I just went over because 30 seconds is not enough.
Okay. Yes, Armand, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's a nice presentation. It's I can see that you covered almost all everything. So you showed the projections in the last slides, right?
Yes.
Okay. So my first feedback would be that well, it was fast organized presentation, right? I mean, the slides.
I shortened it up because it's normally 30 pages, the corporate presentation, and normally I also add the international patent for people to see, oh, it has a fundamental, it's just not a stupid idea. We spent about $100 grand for the patent. So it's a lot of information. I didn't get into the detail how the blockchain is obviously Hyperledger Fabric, which we're using, because that obviously doesn't use so much gas like Ethereum or Bitcoin or other platforms. And it's industrial grade platform, which BMW uses right now. We are talking to them at the university in Munich because they are trying to work with external blockchain companies. So that's the industry grade. And we use that industry grade also for the B2C. And when we go to the token market, we put the API with Ethereum, no problem. I mean, this is not a big thing.
Okay. So yes, I think first the big kind of a feedback regarding all the presentation is maybe to structurize it for, let's say 30 seconds on each topic, so it will definitely be in the timeline. And because the most important for you part is to show what you are, what kind of a raising goal are you looking for, so investors will definitely understand well what is needed and what do you offer, what kind of projections do you have. Well, in terms of projections, it's good to look at big amount of numbers, but if you're showing this kind of a screen, then it should be highlighted, those numbers where audience should look at, definitely. And to be honest, maybe not even show all of that. I understand that. I think it all comes from sheets, and there are a lot of more information, but maybe still to either highlight or just get rid of most of the numbers.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, to keep it short and crispy. I got it. You know, what is the income, what's the expenses, what is the EBITDA. Got it.
Yes. The other thing is, can we switch to first or second slides?
Sure. That's the first.
Yeah, first slide or second slide, I think somewhere in the beginning. Yeah, well, yes. The other one, the previous one, I think.
This one?
Yeah, it's actually, yeah, not that important. So I see regarding the visualization. So yeah, let's vision and mission. Yeah, okay. It's a good example. So I can see different colors here in terms of visualization. I can see different size of texts. I think different fonts, maybe. So in terms of this kind of visualization, I understand it's taken from maybe video or photo or somewhere, but in this case, it's visually doesn't, well, it can be better in terms of, first of all, yes, sizes of text, it's sizes, colors, and the text itself. So for example, it's there are a lot of not needed words, so text can be definitely shorter. So let's say our mission is to well, it's just a small things to mention, but yeah, a lot of text. It can be a lot less text with just key points, and maybe another types of visual parts should be also adjusted, so it will be completely clear for where to look at.
Okay.
So yes, the structure and visualization. Yes, that's all from my side. Sergey and Danila, would you like to add anything?
Yes, I would like to add something. Arman, thanks a lot for the presentation. Just a couple of points. One is, what would really be great if you mention your offer to investors straight in the presentation on a separate slide, and also indicate where you're planning to use funds for.
Good.
Danilo, maybe add something else.
I completely share the feedback that colleague gave to you. So in terms of practical scale, I would also make points that are most valuable for investors, that they want to know what is your target, what expecting to receive from them. I like the fact that you mentioned pretty much all key points that we shared with you before. Finance, product, problem that you solve. Yes, so if we take into account the feedback mentioned above, I think that will be much better. We will improve the presentation.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, do we have any other speakers today?
No, we don't. So
Okay.
I think we can
So
conclude.
probably,
Yes.
yeah. So probably
Daniel?
in that case, yeah. Thank you for joining trial pitch session.
Thank you.
Sergey, can you provide with the next step?
Yes, we will connect with you via email and communicate the next steps.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have a
Thank you. Thank you for your
Thanks a
attention.
lot.
Thank you.
For
See you.
participating.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
See
Thank
you.
you very
Have a
much.
great day.
Appreciate it.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.